My fellow TBCians, hello again. Just a moment. How are you today, my fellow TBCians? I hope you're all well. There's quite a number of live streams going on today, one after another. 30 minutes break. It's a good thing, eh? I saw on the Monday Send Buttons meeting, we were over 1,500 and something today. Impressive, eh? We hope this site will also escalate, meaning to other live streams as well. But the live chat was moving very fast. I saw the questions were moving very, very fast. We couldn't even answer some of them, you know, and it was the shortest Monday live stream ever today. I think it was less than an hour or so, yeah. Okay, we've also learned a lot. There was quite much interesting updates, and we also have latest articles from the blog. I was still going through it, but did not finish it because of my time. Actually, I'm late. My apology for that. So let's get into it. Yesterday, we discussed about the 2.8 number. Sorry, I'm just all right. Yeah, we have 2.8, but we did discuss a bit about this 2.8 million, that not everyone within that number requires, what do you call this? Yeah, not every one in that number requires our help, actually, because we are somehow categorized. There are those who deserve our assistance, and then there are those who are here for a different together. And then there are those who are still searching. They are not with us, they are not with the elite, but they're still undecided. So we have these three categories. And that is why we have to be careful when striking a deal with whoever, because currently there are some cases whereby someone will come to you and show interest in the billion coin, then you take this person through the whole process until the person signed up. Then after that, the person might even say, I want to top up. Some will top up with $100 worth of premium, some 5,000 Rand in our currency in South Africa. Some will say 10, some 25, 15. They will actually differ when they purchase these criminals, okay? Remember, you have explained everything to these people. But at the end of the day, that is why I'm saying we must be cautious when dealing with such business, because as soon as it involves money, people can turn things the other way around and say anything, okay? Now, we remember about the case from Cameroon, the TBC leader in Cameroon. He struck a deal with one of the community members. He explained everything to that person up until that person pops out money and topped up his TBC wallet. And a few days later, our TBC leader in Cameroon was approached by the police that TBC is a scam. So he has to come and explain some things about TBC. But our brother was wise enough. And why I'm saying he was wise enough, when he was confronted at that time, the only thing that he did, he presented TBC in front of everyone, also in the presence of the police. Then after that, everything was clear without the police ask our brother more questions. What they did, they said to our brother, everything that you said is loud and clear. No one was robbed here. And somebody joined TBC at his own interest. During that moment, some of the police officers became interested in TBC, and then they joined TBC. So we're talking about two things here: truth and lies. So we need to be careful, very, very careful, and understand exactly the people who are claiming to be interested in our community. Are they really interested, or they have their own agendas? We have others who are still in pain from other online programs that took their monies. There's a lot, we can name them. What they're looking for now, they're looking for a savior. Whatever you've presented honestly to them, they are going to turn that the other way around and start lying about us. They will say anything. That is why when we discuss in most of the time, we say, let's put all our cards open on the table, and we must insist to everyone that there is only one policy for TBC. And if anyone is not interested to apply that policy in our community, then that person mustn't join TBC. And then there are those who are already on board. Now they are beginning to behave very strange. And we say to them as well, if they feel that this is not the right place for them, they are also free not to be a part of this community. We must be in a position to identify who are the true and committed TBC members within this community, because not all of us are gunning for same thing. Others are here to disrupt. There are so many cases I can mention. All what I'm presenting to you, my fellow TBCians around the globe, is that there are some cases currently in South Africa. Some of the members are currently selling TBC wallet coins. When you purchase that wallet, it comes with coins in it. But of course, the registration and the details in that wallet, the details are different. But these people are selling these wallets in South Africa. And the worst thing is that ones who are doing that, I'm not saying all the ladies, but the person who's behind the whole scam, it's a lady from Soweto. And these wallets she's selling are ranging from 2,000 Rand. 2,000, that's a minimum, 5,000, 10,000, 15, 20, 25. Now, if you remember from my last two videos, I mentioned that from the 20th midnight of March, I did not celebrate like others. I was held up, I was busy with some cases. I was busy with some of the TBC offense, including other members who have reported these scams. So now, some of these members who reported, some of them, they did not get a full presentation or a clear mind that what TBC is all about and things. So someone took an advantage of these people, and of course they fell into the trap. But at the same time, I also blame them, because the education has explained much about the scammers, that you must be in a position to identify. You don't just take out your money and give it to someone, even if it's a TBC member. And we have been preaching that in order for one to identify the trusted seller, you go to the billioncoin.info. Once you log in there, you go to trusted sellers, you take the email of that person you are striking a deal with, punch it there, and then proceed. The site will produce results for you, whether this person is a trusted seller or not. So, most unfortunately, this lady, it looks like she's one of the trusted sellers with the send button, but she's deriving these deals. Okay? Now, beware, my fellow TBCians. It's happening in my country. I've reported this matter, and now people are very angry. They want their monies because some of them were promised 50 full TBC coins in their wallets for, I'll tell you the price, you're gonna be shocked, for 5,000. And another one was promised 100 full TBC coins for 10,000 rand. And then another one was promised a bigger number than the ones that I've already mentioned, for 25,000. And those monies were taken from those people, and some they forwarded me the proof of payment. You understand that? It's still happening. So be careful and report anyone who's in that mission, meaning selling TBC wallets with coins, because already you understand what you're talking about here. And we can't just leave things like that, because at the end of the day, we will be dented very bad. So it's because people don't read, and there are those who are coming in this community acting like they are preaching the same thing with us, but they're here to generate cash through these acts that I've already mentioned. So now, it is said, yeah, but now, they took an advantage that most of our communities doesn't understand certain things online or internet, something like that. And why I'm saying this, the lady said to them, I will keep your logins. She kept the book of their logins. She did not give them, up until I insisted that before I help you, I want your logins. You bring your logins, then we log into your accounts while at your presence or during your presence. So we did that. We had a meeting. We logged into their original Kringel Cashback Office, also their TBC wallets. Some they have, currently they have only the Kringel worth of 0.0025, the current one. And then some they have the Kringel plus one full TBC coin that was purchased December last year. How much was one coin last year? Watch out on that. Now, after checking their wallets, some of their wallets, Kringel Cashback Office, they are still unpaid. They have to pay the $10 fee. You see, that lady from Soweto did not update their wallets as well, but she was also given the money for the wallets update. I mean the KCPO. Now after that, we are certain that they've joined under this lady. They've used her link from KCBO, and these ones are genuine. Now we went to the wallets that were bought now by the very same people. When you log in there, it's a different email, it's a different password. Yes, some of them, they were 50 full TBC coins, others 100, others like that. So one person is having 2 wallets, but with different names. Oh my gosh. And this person said to them, no one will notice. They can't see it. Don't worry. You have to pay $10 fee in your KCBO, and also in these wallets, you must also pay the $10. And then now they asked her that, now our deal was that you will transfer 50 TBC coins, another 100 into my original wallet. What happens now? Now you are saying I should operate 2 wallets. You understand this? So you see how our people are, meaning you see how people are being robbed just like that, because others, they'll give you money and say, no, I've given Mary or Edwin money, they will run my affairs. Look at this one. These people could not log into their own wallets. When you ask them, no, that lady has our logins. We said to them, before we help you, you have to go and get those logins. They brought the book. Some of them, they have multiple KCBOs, one person. You understand what you're talking about? So if we are not educating ourselves and also not educating our communities, it looks like only few of us will reach our destiny, not everyone. So these things are happening. The case is still on. They are meeting this week. I'm waiting for another report, because remember what I said. There are other accounts within these people who are complaining or who have complained. There are other wallets with full TBC coins. Others, it's more than 5 coins. And those coins were purchased last year. Wow, these people should be rich by now, you know? If December last year, 1 full coin, someone purchased that. By the way, how much does that person have as you speak? So you know the answer. So I lost appetite. I was powerless over this weekend. I tried to be strong, but I said, no. This now, since I have the whole proof, I had to forward it, because I couldn't forward this to the admin without any evidence. But the evidence was one person has 2 wallets with different names. So it is very sad. Now people are very, very angry with this situation. Not for me, not for you, but for the seller. Because some of them, when we met after their case, then I gave them a mini presentation. I explained the basics within this community. You know, they changed. Now, some of them, they say, we are going to relate everything about TBC to her. And we are going to tell her that in the billion coin, since we are also members, this and that, it's not done the way you did it. It's done like this. So they say they're going to lecture her, but at the same time, they want their monies. Because some of them, remember, they have a proof. Okay? Now, my fellow Tibetians, this is heavy. I don't know, what can you say about such things? Because we cannot hide it. It's completely out. Okay. Mrs. Jules, thanks for raising that up. It's like this. This lady went to them and said to them, I am running a special. Okay, I'll add something that I didn't mention. I'm running a special with another lady from the Philippines. Remember, I also have the credentials for that lady in the Philippines. Now, I'm running a special, meaning TBC wallets are on special. When you pay this amount, you'll get 50 full TBC coins, and another one, you'll have 100 full TBC coins worth of 10,000 or whatever. Remember, I accessed those wallets, and the admin also accessed those wallets for sure. There is 50 full TBC coins and 100 TBC coins, but those wallets, you know, are like this. You know what I mean? That's my point. So now, these members, they want those coins to be transferred into their original wallets. That's where the snake is now. And that lady, she's no longer answering their calls. She's blocking them, but they know where she stays because she's been having quite a number of visits these days. And she lied now. She said to her parents, when someone comes concerning this matter, that particular person must be told that she is studying. Did you hear that? She's studying now. Wow, she's a student now. Wow. It's, you know what? I feel I can have a coffee. Sorry. Yeah, I feel much better now. Okay, this is it. Yes, this is serious, and we're not gonna leave this one. Never. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow, let's say Tuesday is tomorrow. Okay, yeah, this week. I'll have another full report, because if we don't stand up, wow, we will be dented very bad. Okay. Tobega from KZN Devon, she's saying, which means this person did not invite them for proper presentation. We shared that yesterday and day before, that are we doing a proper presentation? And if we do, and how? You know, we shared a lot of things. I love this live stream broadcast. We learn a lot. She did not give them a proper presentation because if she did, she wouldn't have, I mean, this situation would have been in so serious. Maybe there would be only minor problems that, she did not give us our logins. Then we will say, no, don't do that. Of course, you have to give someone his or her logins, okay? But now this one, she kept all the logins for KCBO, wallets, and she did not register them also for, okay, I think when she registered them, of course, in your email, you will receive 3 links, but she did not activate the .info one. She only activated the KCBO and the wallet, okay? She tried to keep them away from the world, you know, to make these people slaves. And now, remember, these members also brought others. It was a bigger number, but most unfortunately, somewhere along the way, they started suspecting. Now, that number, it's still on hold. That is the number I'm also helping because those ones did not fall into the trap buying those it's not a fake wallet. It's an existing wallet, but those wallets are the ones that admin told us about that, hey, there is this thing going on. If you go to TBC 004, when you log out, there is that message right at the bottom. There's a red message there about scammers. So you see, if she conducted herself accordingly, I mean, in the right way, by now, wow, she'd be scoring very high with these $100, but she lost big time. And now she's a student, she's studying. Can you believe that? Now, she did not present the right thing to these people. Secondly, during my address to them about their case, after the presentation, then I went deeper to criminal cash, also the partnership, okay? How can they benefit? Oh, they nearly exploded. They said, we were not told about that one. I said, yes, you can partner with anyone, and you can check the person that you're partnering with on the billioncoin.info. You go to log in, from there you go to trusted seller, and you can even go as far as on YouTube to check that person. You can even, if you want, you can even write the support just to ensure that you're on the safe side. Hey guys, things are happening, I tell you. Yes, this is not us. This is something else. Currently, we're faced with many challenges, but because of our unity, we are in a position to go through all these drifts, and they cannot go beyond us. We will go beyond them. But these minor things, we have to resolve them. And when you look at this case, people were not informed, they did not read, but if they did, it would have been different. And I don't know what will be the outcome, but I'm having another information tomorrow. I'll forward it to support, and then they will advise what to do. But at least we have created an awareness. Yeah. And Yeah, I don't know how she sleeps either. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes we take advantage of people. It's not the right thing. So I'll make another example. Before we we joined TBC, TBC was not there. We were from other programs. Some they did try, some they failed us. But I know one thing for sure, that most of us, we used to invest in some online programs. You start from 1 cent, you wait for some time for that cent to grow to 10 cents. Sometimes it takes over a year before you cash out. We had that patience. Why didn't we go out and start scamming people? Why didn't we do that? Under those conditions we were living under, some of us were unemployed. You know, there was quite a lot of retrenchments in the country, and others were, the companies were closed, things like that. But we've decided to take it the hardest way. Investing 1 cent, 10 cents, it grew. Sometimes you get frustrated until you reach a certain level. Then you start saying, okay, I can reinvest 50% and withdraw 50%. Then 2008, there was an announcement that, oh, Bitcoin, no, not Bitcoin, but the first cryptocurrency is coming. We were all waiting for that. 2009, it was launched, price were less. It was another struggle again. From 7 cents, it went on and on. After years, then it went to 1,300. We had that patience. To this day, TBC is here now. Remember, it was 9. It started with 9 cents, 10 cents. Today, it's over 43 million, right? Patience. Why didn't we go out and scam people? That's it. Then that is why I'm saying we have good people in this community. That thing I know, who are not here to scam people, but who understands our purpose and why are we in this community. Yeah, yeah. The only way now, we are going to repeat ourselves with the right information. We won't stop. If we have to repeat that TBC is here to eradicate poverty globally, we will say that in each and every meeting, in each and every live broadcast. We will keep on saying that, meaning we will preach it. We won't stop. That is the only way. Meaning from that line, we'll just multiply other things. We will repeat them. We won't say, this one was said 2016. We will keep on repeating. We will also go back in order to get things right. This is the only way we can get rid of these elements. Yeah, I agree with you, Edwin. Myself, when you listen to their cases, because they are different, but the number is increasing. Remember, I'm having another number tomorrow. Maybe we will be having close to 25, if not 30, 25 of them currently. And most of them, the minimum was 5,000. The 2,000, the 3,000, they were 4, 5. But as for the rest, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, you know. So when I get deeper into it, yeah, we are going to root them out, definitely. Yeah. So when you listen to their cases, some didn't know. You know, there is a person really who didn't know. That person only listened that, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire. They're going to bring this thing for me. You know, then they just fall into that trap. Some, these cases are not the same, but at the end of the day, this crew was trapped into the situation. Yeah. Yes, that's true. That's true, my brother. But I feel much better because I've shared this with you, and I can't hide it. We have to share it because it's really affecting us. So, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna go off, and then I'll meet you again, say about 10, yeah, 10-ish, because I must have a leadership meeting concerning this case, also other things as well. Yeah, my weekly schedule with leaders, and then I'll meet you 10 o'clock. No, not 10. 10:30. Yeah, until 11:30, I'll be on again. So if there is something that you have left behind concerning the thing that we're discussing about, please, let's help each other. Let's have more ideas on how to combat this crisis. I'll really appreciate that. And for all of you who are sharing with us now, thank you again. In about 9 minutes, I'll be offline so that I can join the leadership meeting. Yes, my apology, Mary, for not joining you. But Kirilling told me that Mary, she's live, and I was busy with something because on Saturday we are having a TBC celebration for Devon. Like I've mentioned last week that they will be doing it on the 7th. Reason being, there were holidays. In the 21st was a holiday, and last week it was Good Friday and the Easter. So they wanted to partake on their Easter holidays and etc. So it will be on Saturday, this Saturday. So we are preparing some things for that event. Yeah. But I can see today the number is increased. Maybe it's more because when I look out and I check on the other side, it's really encouraging that we have everyone on board now. We need to hook all those who are still scared and shy, and some of the leaders and members they'll tell you straight that, you know what, I'm very shy. I'm a shy person. I'm a shy person. I can't face people. But here online, we are not facing people. We are talking. They don't see you. They only see your comment. Thank you, Steve. Sharp, Mahlomula. Leaders, expect my link on the other side. Will be on Zoom, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me see. We are now 6 minutes away. Bye, everyone. I'll talk to you again at 10:30. And thank you again for all your contribution. We're going to work on this. Even you guys, if you have a problem, bring it over. Let's share it. Okay. That's what we're here for. Yes. Okay. Thanks then. Ciao. And bye, everyone. Okay.